So Stephen, what we're going to talk about today, and if there is anyone who can really give us straight, from the fire hose, so to speak, is you about, as we record this, middle of 2024, and FBA fees are rising, competition is increasing, and inflation obviously is where it is. So how does a brand launch on Amazon and be successful? Give us the formula for success for somebody to go from now. Keep in mind, this is the criteria, because a lot of sellers, a lot of entrepreneurs come up with this. We're talking about a brand new seller that has not existed before on Amazon. They're going to create an account from scratch. A brand new brand, so to speak.
So it's private label. Got it.
They just registered with USPTO, and I should say applied, got their serial number, and got on brand registry.
Yep. You can get that trademark 7 days later, file brand registry with you so far.
Yeah. Nobody knows the brand yet, though. And therefore, brand new listing.
Okay. Let's do this.
So that's your challenge. Let's make this seller successful. Walk us through.
So the good news is that the things that worked 6 years ago still work today, as long as you stick to the basics, right? Everything that we do on Amazon is to do one of two things. First, grow traffic, and second, improve conversion rates. So if it does one of those two things, it's probably worth doing. And the question becomes, how do we break that down? So under traffic, we have PPC and SEO. Anything that drives traffic, either you're going to be paying for that click or you're going to earn the click. On the conversion side, we have design, which a lot of people get aesthetically correct, but they don't embed the SEO. So we can talk about that. And then finally, under conversion is all the catalog troubles that most people have. We'll pepper in a few commandments like never go out of stock, because that's the most important commandment of Amazon. The second commandment's very much like the first, no, seriously, never go out of stock. And so if you do these basics and never go out of stock, you have a shot. And so during this process, though, I do like to point one thing out, and that is nobody cares what your brand is. And I'll prove this by asking Nick this question. Nick, what was the last item you bought on Amazon?
Last time I bought on Amazon is last week.
And what was it?
It was some cleaning material that somebody said I should get.
What was the name of the brand?
I have no idea.
Exactly. Right. And then if we really wanted to go farther, we could say, what's the name of the seller? And you'd be like, I don't know. Right.
So, no way. I don't care.
So that's proof you don't need a brand to sell on Amazon. Now, obviously, go get the trademark and the brand registry. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is you don't have to have a known brand to succeed on Amazon. Amazon is the brand killer. Amazon is a commodity marketplace. If you show up to Amazon with the lowest price and the best potential product that at least gives some sort of equation of value, chances are some consumers are going to buy it. That's where all the people are. It's where the traffic is. In the United States, something crazy like 82% of households are Prime members. So just showing up and using FBA, you have a very strong chance of succeeding. Now, having said all of that, if you show up and you don't follow the basics, you don't set up some PPC campaigns, you don't fill out A+ content, you don't even put 6 images in, let alone a video, you don't do some of those basics, you have almost no shot at succeeding. So Amazon is a level playing field. Anybody can succeed. That's why I like the concept of native-born Amazon brands, right? Like you've never heard of a Walmart-born brand that doesn't exist. Why? Because Walmart's not a marketplace. Walmart is a physical retail store with a website and happens to let some people sell their products on it. And the reason I like to specify that is because on Walmart, their search algorithm is rigged. It's rigged for retail. They put the retailer products above the native born brands. But on Amazon, there is no such crisis. Amazon is not rigging the search algorithm for retail products. Now, you could say they're rigging it for Amazon Basics, and you'd be right to some extent, but it's not as bad. And a lot of Amazon brands were failing, right? And they're not in every vertical, whereas in Walmart, it's pretty much every vertical. So, because of that, you can succeed on Amazon with a no-name brand, and you can shoestring it through, you can bootstrap it in and get the job done. So now that we've established that it's possible to do that, where do you want to go from there, Nick?
Okay, so there's a few things, when you and I who've been buried in this work for a long time, certain things come natural to us. So we kind of, when we are talking about them, we mention them, but really for a new seller, it's not as obvious.